Hey, what's going on, guys? Double 18 Set Shadow here. So, with Shadowverse Evolve entering its second week of sales, there's a lot of new stuff to cover, especially with what I was talking about on Monday, with just how prices have been really moving around with this game. And for 2 weeks, it's baffled me just how it's been. Especially when you consider that I was just thinking about the rarities of the cards, which I covered in my first market watch of this game. And you remember that they're bronze, silver, gold, and legendary, right? Well, when you think of gold, don't you really think of something that's more expensive, more valuable, or just something that's supposed to be sitting at the top? Of course, when you got legendary on top of that, that's hard to beat. But it's surprising just how gold rares in this game tend to be on the cheap side, especially when you consider how expensive some of the silver cards have been that I went over last time. And I'm going to talk a bit more about that today, but before we get into that, first I want to talk about the promos. So, we got some more listings up and some more sales going on the promo cards that are available to us right now, with cards like Dragon Warrior, the evolved version, now the most expensive that you can pick up, as Dragoncraft is the deck to beat for set 1. Then you also have Lilith and Floral Fencer's evolved versions as promos as well. Fighter went back down and has sold at $10. You also have the Priest of Cuddle, or Kudal. I don't know how to say that, I'm sorry. What else is there? Most of the booster pack ones seem to have fallen out as well. Although you have Alchemic Workshop, I don't remember if that would. I think that's in the booster pack, 5-ish. Floral Fencer dropped all the way to 4 for its base, and it has 30 listings right now. You have Elven Princess Mage, $5 with 4 listings. Fate's Hand, also $4 base. Dark Offering, Harvest Festival, Conflagration, and Phantom Howl are all on the cheaper side, with Dark Offering being the only one above $2 among them. So, as we're getting new promos on as listings on the market, we'll see if they continue to drop as time passes. Jonda Arc is a legendary from set 1 and has been on an interesting train for its price, because I recall this card being under $10 the last time I was looking at it, and then I bought some boxes the other day and started putting them on the market, thinking that this card was only like $12 tops, and now it's actually sold a few times for over $20. And most of the listings available are also above $20 right now. So if you are looking to pick this card up, it's much higher than I thought it was going to be overall. Another one that went up pretty significantly is Rose Queen. This was something I picked up around the beginning because I'm a Forestcraft player, so I intend to just follow through with that. But I picked these up closer to $5 a while ago, and now they are already at the $10 mark and higher. So yeah, that's just something. Things are going up in value even if they were cheap initially. It's kind of baffling to see. Now, looking at some of the starter deck cards, Fafnir from the Wrath of Great Worm deck is $20 right now. Listings have sold for $4 to $5, and do remember that you can get 3 of these in one deck. So the deck itself on TCG Player is just above $25. So it doesn't make much sense to be buying these at 20 a piece when you can just get 3 of these for just over 25. So this should end up going down, and there are more prints of set 1 that are supposed to be coming, which means we might see a few more prints of the decks. But if the decks sell out, that's going to become a problem. Insight is another one where it's listed as $8 for the Mystery of Conjuration, the Runecraft deck, and I'm pretty sure it's exclusive to it. But again, the deck itself is just over $25 right now, so you can pick these 3 up for cheaper, but then you're missing out on any of the other exclusives in that deck. So if it were me, I would still pick up the deck instead, because I'm pretty sure you get 3 insights in a single deck. Now moving on to our main discussion, gold rares. So for those of you who have been following the prices of this game from the start, I think you all know about Bell Ringer Angel by now. The base form of this card is the most expensive gold that we've got in the set right now, usually selling around $20, $21 for its base, and then its premium has been an interesting ride where it's jumped a lot between $30 and $40 with a market price of 31 right now. It has the evolved version as well, but it's significantly cheaper in comparison, where the gold rare is you've got 275 as the base listing, and the evolved version is currently 851 for its premium. Sorry, yeah. The gold version of the Evo is 275, and then the premium version of that Evo is 851 base. So to see that, that's already a discrepancy between its base and its Evo, but I'm assuming that's because the Evo you usually only play one of. Talking about the fluctuation in price of the premium for the base one, though, you look at the history on this, oh geez, there are too many that have sold. But you can see it's mostly been selling for 30 to 35. I think we have to go way, yeah, we had a point where this card was actually selling as high as $50 as well. I mean, this card was about 15 on release, so it's just far more expensive at this time. But then we take a fall when we start looking at some of these other golds like Path to Purgatory, which is $1 right now. Path to Purgatory, as far as I would say, is a more iconic card from the Shadowverse game. It was quite a powerful card in the mobile version, and I'd say it's pretty watered down in comparison over here, but it's also cheaper to play in terms of cost. The cards cost, not the actual monetary cost. Wow, I'm just playing myself here, aren't I? But yeah, that's a $1 gold rare right there. You've also got Shapeshifting Mage for Dragoncraft. The evolved version is also available for $1 to $1.50. Looks like it's starting to get up to $2, but yeah. This is probably one of the more bought ones, and yet despite that, it's still $1 to pick up. Then you've got Genesis Dragon, also from Dragoncraft, which is available for just under $1. Also a gold rare. Yeah, but yeah, that's all I can say there. You've also got Dimension Shift for Runecraft, which is also under $1 right now for its regular gold. You've got its premium version for just over $450 for its base price, and its market price is $909. But again, another gold that is available for $1 or less, which is really good for single pickups. It's just, yeah, I'm surprised. Rhinoceros too is another cheap gold, which is pretty good to play with Forestcraft, and it's even cheaper than Dimension Shift or the Shapeshifter. You can pick this up for 50 cents or less right now. And I think its Evo version is the one that's a little bit more expensive, but still. All these gold rarity cards are really cheap. The only one that is significantly expensive in set 1 is Bellringer. $20 to suddenly drop to just $1 to $2 tops for all your gold rares it's impressive to see. It's gold. Cheap gold. That's just all I can say on that one. But something else I noticed when I was putting up some more listings for cards is between Angelic Barrage and Angelic Snipe. These cards are bronze rares that are also available in the starter decks, and they're pretty expensive for being bronzes. Angelic Barrage is bronze from the booster pack, has a base listing of 75 cents right now and a market price of 89 cents. The versions from the Runecraft and the Forestcraft decks have listings as low as 25 cents, but there's only one each. And their market prices is 25 cents. It's, yeah, 3 different ways of picking up this card, but it's still a pretty expensive bronze. And I was saying Angelic Snipe is the same way. When you take a look at all of these, it comes out of, let's see, Forestcraft, Dragoncraft, Runecraft, and Havencraft? Immaculate Abulation. I think that's Havencraft. And then, of course, you've got the one from the main booster pack. But the main booster pack version, base listing 78 cents, market price 87 cents. And the rest of these, well, they're all $2 except for the one from Forestcraft, which is 25 cents. But the one from the booster pack is selling closer to $1 as well. And this is a bronze again. So just keep that in mind. There are some bronzes that are actually pretty worth. In particular, I think it's just the Angelics. But I would probably have to take another look because I don't think there were too many other bronzes that were worth this high. Thank you guys for watching today. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.